is Robin Bremer, and I'm also Ribbons the Clown, and today I want to go over how to write a clown script. So you can be as funny as Jeff Dunham and Dan Horn and Jeff Fader and some of the other people out there. The first thing you want to do when you write a clown script is to have an idea. What is it that you want to do? Some of the ways that I get ideas for my script are, first of all, I watch other people and I get a tiny nugget of an idea, and I take it and I expand it and I make it my own to fit my own personality. For example, one of the things I saw somebody do one time, a long time ago, was put their puppet on a person's shoulder. So I started putting my puppet flirts. And one way to make your puppet alive is to have idiosyncrasies, something that is unique just to that puppet. My puppet likes to flip upside down and say kissy kissy, and it's popular because of that. It's famous because of that she does that, and the kids look forward to hearing her do that. So develop your personality and take the unique things that your puppet does that makes that puppet different from one of your other puppets, and take a unique idea and work it together. So I take my puppet and I put it on the shoulder of the person, and she flirts more with him. Now, something I learned from Dan Horn is I saw I don't remember if he puts the puppet, oh no, he just has his puppet, and he covers his puppet's mouth with his hand because the puppet's going to spit. I can't even remember now anymore what's his routine and what's my routine, because I took a little bit of his routine and I took it one step further. I believe the puppet says, take your hand off my mouth, it stinks, and he smells it and he goes, no, it doesn't stink. Then the puppet looks at him and he goes, it must be you. And so I use that in my show. I put my hand on my puppet says, you stink, and I smell, and I go, no, I don't, and I smell, go like this, and then he goes, well, then she says, it must be you. Then I say, no, it's not. Then the step further that I take it is I look at the person whose shoulder my puppet is sitting on, and I say, do I make you nervous, insinuating that he had gas because he's nervous. And then that gets a big laugh there. So I took what someone else used, and I took it one step further. I used it in the unique way that makes my puppet unique, because she's always flirting. She rubs his head, she nibbles on his ear, she sings in his face, but she says, my hand stinks, then she says, I stink, then she says, he stinks. So we took it one step further. So when you write your script, you want to get, I carry paper and pencil with me wherever I go, and I take notes and things that I see are funny, and then I get those ideas, and then I kind of work them into a skit. And I saw other little pieces of other people's skits, and I'll take a little tiny piece of that, and then I'll make it my own by the uniqueness my puppet does. I'll add more to it. I'll twist it or turn it around to make it uniquely mine, so I'm not copying anybody else's skits or ideas, because I don't like when somebody does that to me, when they copy my idea word for word, action for action, and copy my puppet, put a bow in her hair and make her look exactly like my puppet, because that's what makes my puppet unique. They have to come up with their own idea. So to write a script, you take those ideas. You get ideas by watching video clips. You watch comedians, balloon twisters, magicians that are funny, stand-up comics, Lucy Ball, comedians, and you write I keep a notebook of funny little jokes, not necessarily jokes, but funny little things. And then I look at those things. I say, okay, now I want to do a new script, and I look at all the stuff in my books, and I say, okay, what can I piece together? And I put it together, and then I say, now how can I make this flow? So, I copy it out, and then I put down, F for figure. Okay, the figure is going to say this. A V for vent. That's me. I'm going to say this. And then I keep working with the script, keep writing it down till I have some kind of a storyline, and then I sit down with a puppet and I just practice it, and like, do I like this or not, in front of the mirror. and see how I can make her flip and move and talk and act real. Because for me, the most important thing is that the puppet looks real. A lot of times you see someone say blah, 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 and their mouth can be moving, that's okay. But their puppet's just going blah, blah, blah. The puppet's not moving, not looking realistic, not looking at you, not picking the nose, not looking at the floor, not burping, not looking at the sky, not being bored and yawning. You know, you got to put all those things in. That's what makes a puppet and look alive. Okay, so you get your script down. Then I sit on my bed, I stand and I look in the mirror and I practice in the mirror until I get the movements down. Then I sit on the bed and I start practicing. Okay, these are her lines, these are my lines, her lines, my lines, and I practice it that way. Then I get up and I put the puppet on my puppet stand, and I set the camera up, and I work with her responding, and I videotape it. But I don't have a mirror behind me because I'll tend to watch the action in the mirror instead of interacting with the puppet. And as I do that, it becomes a skit. Then I do it in front of an audience, and that really tells me what I need to take away or add to it. So that's basically how you can build a clown script or a puppet script, or you know, any other script that you need humor and work together with people, or a puppet. I hope that helps you. I wish you the best on getting a script together and getting a good show together, and just work little pieces at a time and make them funny. And number one rule I'd say, if you don't think it's funny, don't use it, because you won't sell it to anybody else. Everything I do, I think is funny. It makes me laugh. I feel comfortable using it, and I can relax and have fun. So my name is Robin Bremer. I'm Ribbons the Clown, and you have a blessed day.